Hey everybody, Andrew from Excelsior Auto Detailing. I just wanted to say thank you. Excelsior is 4 years old. I can't believe it, but it's been 4 years. So 2020 is when I started full-time because of the pandemic. And yeah, I can't believe it's been actually 4 years. What's been cool over the 4 years is really seeing the journey. And after I got that, I was working on some business stuff, like day-to-day stuff, with like contracts, stuff that gets your mind wrapped around and like really in depth. And a memory came on my phone. It was my first video I ever did. It was around now, and I looked and I said, oh my god, it's been 4 years. And it doesn't feel like that. It feels like we literally just moved here. It feels like we were in LaSalle like maybe a few months ago. And it's one of those things where when I started like deconstructing everything, where it's like how I started was, this was before 2020, but I reached out to a detailer in Tecumseh and I just said, I'd like to learn what you do. I want to learn just for me. Like back then, I just bought my car, so I wanted to learn like how to take care of it. And he said, yeah, no problem. So I said, I'll pay you for your time. That's not a problem. And I just want to learn how to do it the right way. And he said, the more people who know, the better. I'm like, okay, great. Now we're like really close friends, which is amazing. It's one of the, I'm very thankful for that. So we're really close friends, and what that did was kind of taught me and gave me a mentor to talk to. So it gave me the confidence to say, you know what, I want to do this full time. Then I had a business coach. That went really well. And then I've also had other coaches along the way. And that's been something that's really made a difference. But how I started was I was just mobile. So I just go to people's houses and do it. I didn't do a crazy amount of mobile jobs. Reason why is it wasn't for me. I didn't like the, you're in direct sunlight like now. You can't really clean a car in direct sunlight effectively or efficiently, which is something that I've really grown into, is we're very efficient. And that made a big difference in terms of, how happy I am working on it. So then we ended up in LaSalle, 2.5 car garage while we were there. We were there for about 2 years. What was cool about there is that's when we really took off in terms of, the customers. We had a really good customer base in LaSalle, and it was really much so because of the videos we did, which I just watched my first one. Yikes, it was rough, but thank you very much for everybody that reacted so good for that. It was also, once the pandemic came, we ended up in LaSalle, because that's where it was around the same time. And when that came, I had to make the decision, do I want to try and do this full time and maybe fail? Do I want to just stay at home and be on CERB? And that wasn't for me. I got bored very quickly, so I thought, okay, you know what, let's try this business and let's see what goes. And it took off. It was crazy. I was by myself. And it didn't take off crazy fast, but it took off in the sense that it made sense to keep trying it. It made sense to keep doing it. Like there were days where we only had 1 car a week, and I'm super thankful for those customers that did bring that 1 car in that week, because now that's not really a thing obviously anymore. But without those amazing customers, just literally watch the video of me saying, this is what I do, I'm new, I'm trying, I want it, and they just trust me in their vehicle. Without those customers in the beginning, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And even with all the customers we have now, I wouldn't be at where we are today, and my team wouldn't be here either, which is the cool part of expanding into Walker Road. So after LaSalle, we went to Walker Road. Like the crazy thing that I'm standing right in front of my shop right now. Like I never would have dreamed that I would have all this. And it's been a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a lot of stress. It's been a lot of gut decisions and gut reactions, and just kind of going, and hopefully it works, and it has, and we've been very thankful for that. The cool part now is, in LaSalle, we only had 1 spot. We can only work on 1 car at a time, really. The reason why is obviously space. Now we can work on 6, so we can fit 6 in here. And just for me to be able to say that is such a humbling thing, that we are on one of the busiest roads in the city. We are in a very good location in terms of we're at Walker and the Expressway, so everyone knows where that is. How we ended up here was we actually detailed the landlord of this building's car. He was purchasing the building, and it was a risk. And why I say that, if he's watching this, he's gonna laugh, because we walked in here and he didn't even have possession of the building. He didn't even put an offer in when we were talking about it. He was putting an offer in, and he said, let me show you where I'm talking about. We walked in here, it was abandoned for about 2 years. So that was a whole other, not stressful time, but there was a lot of stuff going on where everything was being renovated. We had different contractors coming on their schedules. I had to worry about keys, I had to worry about legalities, I had to worry about permits, I had to worry about everything that we possibly could do. And then also, while detailing cars in LaSalle. So there was that. and then we were doing this all at the same time. Then we moved here, and we moved here in our slow time. So we moved here in November, October-ish, November. And obviously when your expenses go up, like our business expenses moving here went up 50%. So when you look at that, that was a risk that I am super happy we took, and it's paying off, because obviously now we're doing very well. And it's not just me. Obviously I had a team in LaSalle. Now it's even better. We're doing a lot more services. We're also teamed up with a lot of local businesses that are in different things, same industry. Obviously it's like powder coating, paint protection film, window film, all that stuff. We are partnered with all of them. Paintless dent repair, fabric repair, leather repair. We're doing all those different things, or we have partners that do. And that's been really cool. The other thing where the business kind of has expanded, I'm sorry this is a bit of a long video, is we have been able to do different things I've always wanted to do. Like we have a wash clinic coming up, which pretty much going to be how to wash your own car. And it sounds crazy, but it's one of those things where it's free, and I'm going to be posting a post later this week about it. So if you want to, make sure you sign up for it. It's gonna be cool. It'll cost $10 at the time of sign up. When you show up, we give you that money back. So it's totally free. It's gonna be in a gift card format. So you'll have like a $10 gift card for us. That's pretty much just make sure you show up. But what's cool about that is we're gonna show you how to take care of your car like we do it. So you're gonna learn the proper way that a detailer takes care of your car, so you're not ruining the work that we did. And it's little things like now we're friends with a bunch of detailers. I have a group of about 4 to 5 detailers now that we can call anytime. We all do the same thing. We're all involved in the same training. We're all using the same products. We're all using the same techniques. What's cool about that is, if you haven't noticed, I like disrupting the industry locally in terms of raising quality, doing stuff that's never been here before that should have been, and doing everything at a high standard. We are very systems oriented. What I mean by that is, if you ever gotten a quote by us, we're very fast, we're very efficient. We are a customer service based, I would say customer service oriented business, the best way I can explain it. We are very focused on that. We're also focused on detailing, but I noticed a lot of detailers were not giving good customer service. And yes, they can detail a car, they can ceramic coat a car, they can do it well, and you'll be happy. But what people weren't happy with is the service. It took them 3 days to get back to me, whatever. When I started, I said, there's no way I'm gonna do that. There's no way. So that's the big thing that we did, is we're a very customer service oriented business. And this is a long video, and I'm sorry. And if you've watched all the way down to this, I'm very thankful. Main thing here is I'm just super thankful that we've been able to make it from the beginning to now and where we're at now. And all the customers that have helped us along the way, even if you just got a wash, clay, and wax, even if you just came and said hello, even if you just bought glass cleaner from us, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting us. We are super thankful. Me and the team are super thankful to be able to come do this every day and share our passion with you guys. If you guys have any questions, detailing related, anything at all, I've been saying it for 4 years now, don't be afraid to ask me, and just literally, seriously, thank you.